All right, everybody out there in live stream land, everyone here at Dogmode, welcome back to Hot Dogs on the Dock. This is our final splash of the entire season coming up right here. Once again, we are Dogmode here in North America Diving Dogs sanctioned dock diving facility here in Salt Lake City, Utah. State-of-the-art, one-of-a-kind, in-ground, indoor dock diving pool. This is a distance jumping competition for canines. Now on the dock will be Nellie and her Buceron Ace. This boy tied his personal best earlier today of 17 feet and 11 inches, raising his current average up to 13 feet 9 inches. Good boy, Ace. Ace. Jump number one for Ace is going to come in at 12 feet and 3 inches. 12 feet, 3 inches. Once again, this boy tied his personal best earlier today with a great score of 17 feet and 11 inches. On deck, I've got Aspen, Bella, Chasm, Frasier, Grimm, Gypsy, Khaleesi, Ed, and Kova. Final run of the weekend, end of the 2022 season coming up right here for Nellie and Ace. Want to give one final shout out and thank you to all of our sponsors. Dogmode, this beautiful facility, for hosting us this weekend. Luigi Productions putting on this amazing live stream for you. Atlas Outfitters, makers of the finest tug in the game. You'll see most all of our competitors using this toy. Jump number two is going to be a huge improvement for Ace, coming in at 14 feet and 6 inches. 14 feet, 6 inches. Good man, Ace. Brand new team, first ever season. Done a great job. This will be most, if not all, of each of these teams' very last competitive run of the season. Outside of qualifying runs, some still have the regional event left. Some already competed in it. Nationals coming up end of October. Many teams already qualified here from Dogmode for the national championships. Now on the dock, this is Christine Straight and her chocolate lab puppy. This is Aspen. Do you have just... Jump number one coming up right here for Christine and Aspen. Once again, any of you new tuning in, rules of this game are each competitor is allowed to use as little or as much as that dock surface up there, which is 40 feet long by 8 feet wide. Our pool here is 45 feet long by 20 feet wide, 5 feet deep, for a total of 29,000 gallons of the cleanest drinking water in the western United States. These dogs have a better pool to swim in than most human pools. Bella, Chasm, Frasier, Grimm, Gypsy, Khaleesi, and Ed do up next. Good puppy. Only 10 months old is Aspen. Jump number one, a good one for Aspen, coming in at 14 feet and 3 inches. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Christine and Aspen. On deck, I've got Bella, Chasm, Frasier, Grimm, Gypsy. Good girl. This next dog. Good one coming in at 13 feet and 6 inches for Christine and Aspen. Wait till you see. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to our junior handler extraordinaire. This girl came to me late January, I think late January, maybe early February, at the old age of 11 years old. Said, I want to be really good at this game. Never done it before, never had her dog in the water ever. Spent the first few weeks just trying to get her dog into the pool. She did it just the way she should, built a great foundation. No one else has helped her at all with this dog. 12-year-old young lady, special, special girl. This team has already pushed a personal best way into the elite division with a whopping score of 25 feet and 8 inches. Current average of 23 feet and 10 inches. Not only do they have a couple of those huge ones, they're super, super consistent. 2 things you can count on each and every time this team is on the dock. You're going to see phenomenal handling. You're going to see a beautiful run and jump from Bella, and it's always going to be a big mid-air grab each and every time. This young lady has put all handlers in this game on notice. This is as good as they come. Jump number 1 coming up, practice jump, my bad. Short dock, warm up right here. This will be beautiful. You can bank on that. Good girl, little Bella. Michaela and her 2-year-old doodle Bella. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Once again, a great personal best for these two. We're way out in the elite division with a great score of 25 feet 8 inches. Not only that, multiple times this weekend, they've basically duplicated that feet over 25 feet, raising their average up to 23 feet and 10 inches. Super special girl, Michaela and Bella. There we go, good girl. Just like clockwork. Good way to start out splash number 12 with a big jump of 23 feet and 3 inches. Good girl, Bella. Always looks just so effortless with this team. I know thousands and thousands of handlers around the country that wish they were able to do the things this young lady can do. Good girl, Bella. Jump number 2, maybe just a little bit shorter. Lots and lots of hang time. 20 feet 9 inches. Good girl, Bella. Another master level jump coming in at 20 feet and 9 inches. Good job, ladies. Love watching that team each and every time they're up on the dock. Good job, Michaela and Bella. Love those 2 young ladies. I was just informed, congratulations to Christine Strait and Aspen. Did you say junior? Winning their dock junior title. Aspen and Christine Strait just earned a dock junior title. Congratulations, Bella and Michaela. Once again, they will be attending regionals next weekend themselves, looking for a spot in the national championship. I'm going to go out on a limb and say we will see them in Springfield, Missouri. Next up on the dock, this brings us to This Is Chasm. Owner Alicia White not here today, will be guest handled by Maddie Hart. Frasier, Grimm, Gypsy, Khaleesi, and Edmund do up next. Did I really just see that? Did that really just happen? Poor Chasm. He's got to have that. That poor boy has to have that thing in his mouth. I feel so sorry for him right now. He's like, toys aren't supposed to smell like this. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Maddie and Chasm. Chasm has a great personal best of 17 feet 8 inches. Current average of 16 feet and 0 inches. Just want to give a huge shout out as well to Alicia. Didn't see her this weekend. Maddie agreed to bring Chasm here for her, let him play. Jump number 1 for this team coming up right here. Frasier, Grimm, and Gypsy do up next. Good boy, Chasm. I cannot believe we subject him to this type of punishment. Sorry, I was laughing too hard. Jump number 1 for Chasm coming in at 14 feet and 0 inches. Good boy, Chasm. I blame you, Maddie. I'm not supposed to have this much fun over here. Poor, poor Chasm. That is cruel and unusual punishment, buddy. Now it's been sanitized thoroughly. That's probably true. For this jump, he's okay. Here we go, Chasm. There you go, Chasm. Good boy. Those shoes are going to look like Abby's in a minute. Jump number going to be another good one for Chasm, coming in at 13 feet and 0 inches. 13 feet, 0 inches. Take score from jump number 1 coming in at 14 feet and 0 inches. Next up on the dock, this would be Wendy and Frasier, a.k.a. T-Rex. Wendy and Dutch Shepherd Frasier. Here we go, T-Rex. Warm up on the short dock here for Wendy and T-Rex Frasier. Yes, good girl, Frasier. That was so good, little girl. That was so good. I was 30 feet away and I could tell that was a good one. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Wendy and the Dutch Shepherd Frasier. They do own a personal best of 18 feet 0 inches. Current average of 17 feet and 1 inch. I've got Grimm, Gypsy, Khaleesi, Ed, Kova, Logan, Lucy, Scout, Big Scout, and Sig do up next. Yeah, good girl, Frasier. Very good run down the dock by Frasier right there. And this is going to be a really big Frasier score.
17 feet 6.
Holy cow, Frasier, 17 feet 6 inches. Good girl, only 6 inches off that personal best. Good girl. Grimm, Gypsy, Khaleesi, Edmund, Kova, Logan, Lucy, Scout, Big Scout, and Sig due up next. Right now we got jump number 2 coming for Frasier. Let's do it again, T-Rex. Let's get 7 more inches. Here we go, kid. Another good run down the dock. Will it be as big as jump number 1? I have no idea, but we're about to find out. And she tied that personal best, 18 feet 0 inches. Good girl, Frasier. Final jump of the season, ties a personal best. Good job, Frasier. That she does. That she does. One thing we're looking for in this game, we measure these jumps from the end of that dock surface each and every time, no matter where the team takes off from. We measure that where the base of the tail meets the backside of the dog, where that spot breaks the surface of the water is where the score is measured. Many different things can affect that score, the way the dog hits the water, the way they're flying through the air. The longer they can hold that tail set up, the further the score goes into the pool. Some dogs is the very first thing to hit. Some dogs it never seems to hit until they've been in the water for several feet. All of that is irrelevant. It's just where that spot cracks the surface. That's where you'll see Judge Mary Beth taking that score. Now on the dock, this is world-class dog sport photographer Abigail Elkins, head of Blackstone Photography, and her Dutch Shepherd Grimm. This young man set a huge personal best this morning of 25 feet 5 inches, raising his season average to 22 feet and 9 inches. Here we go, buddy. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Abby and Grimm. Go get it, Grimm. Good run down the dock. I don't think it's going to be a new personal best, but let's find out. Still a huge jump for Grimm, way over 23 feet at 23 feet 3 inches. Good boy, Grimm. Gypsy, Khaleesi, Edmund, Kova, Logan, Lucy due up next. Jump number 2 coming right here for Abby and Grimm. Want to thank Luigi Productions one more time running this wonderful live stream for us, doing all of our technical stuff. And all you competitors, they're doing a wonderful job making sure your stats are fully updated before your dog even exits the pool. The second you get out, check your phone. Your stats will be 100% accurate and live. Big deal coming down to the end of the season right now especially. Everybody's trying to jockey for the proper position where they want to be heading into nationals. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Abby and Grimm. Final run down the dock this season here at Dogmode for Abby and Grimm. Good boy, and a big stretch on jump number 2. Is it going to be a big one? There's a big stretch, that much I can tell you. Elite level jump coming in at 24 feet and 6 inches. Good boy, Grimm. Big elite level jump on their final run down the dock this season. Good boy, Grimm. Next up on the dock, this is Kylie and her pretty little bully. This will be Gypsy. This little girl set a brand new personal best just this weekend as well, coming in at 17 feet 2 inches. Warm weather out this weekend make dogs jump a long, long way. We've had so many personal bests and great scores this weekend. Look at that, good girl, Gypsy. This team has done a great job this weekend, improved jump after jump after jump. They just keep getting better. Now we got jump number 1 coming up once again for Kylie and Gypsy. Got that great personal best of 17 feet 2 inches. Current average all the way up to 15 feet and 2 inches. Not too long ago, this girl was very, very much stopping at the end of the walk and just pushing off the end. Not the case anymore. Kylie has done a phenomenal job building her confidence, stacking all these steps together and get Gypsy the best possible chance at being successful that she can. Jump number 1 coming up right here. Maybe if Gypsy's ready for it. Come on, pretty girl, we got this. Love this tiny little girl. Yeah, good girl. That was another good-looking Gypsy jump. Wow, big score for Gypsy, also coming in at 16 feet 6 inches. Good girl, Gypsy. Only 8 inches off her personal best and a great-looking jump. Matter of fact, 2 days ago, I believe that would have been a new personal best. Never quote me on those things, but I think I'm right. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Gypsy. Khaleesi, Edmund, Kova, Logan, Lucy, Scout, and Sig do up next. Here we go, jump number 2, if Khaleesi's going to allow it. Excuse me, Gypsy. Khaleesi's on deck. Exactly, don't ever quote me on things. Good girl, Gypsy. Nice, nice run down the dock. I have never heard her hit the water quite that hard before. And that is why a brand new personal best out to 17 feet 6 inches. Good girl, Gypsy. I knew that one sounded different when she hit the water. Good girl. Good girl, Gypsy. Everybody's saving their best for last. I love it. Final run of the weekend. We just set 3 out of like 10 personal bests. Let's keep that streak going right here. Next up on the dock will be Katie and her German Shepherd, Khaleesi. Khaleesi has a personal best of 16 feet 7 inches, raising her average to 14 feet and 3 inches. Edmund, Kova, Logan do up next. 2 jumps coming right here from Katie and Khaleesi. Good girl, Khaleesi. That was a good run off the dock as well. Going to be a great score for her.
15 feet 9 inches.
Monster jump for Khaleesi coming in at 15 feet and 9 inches. Good girl. Big, big jump of 15 feet and 9 inches. Get a reset for their final run down the dock this season. Final run down the dock coming right here for Khaleesi. Edmund, Kova, Logan, Lucy, Scout, and Sig do up next. Good girl, Khaleesi. Tack on 6 inches, 16 feet 3 inches. Good girl, Khaleesi, 16 feet and 3 inches. Now up on the dock, this is going to bring you to the resident three-legged golden retriever. Love this boy. He set a huge personal best just a few years back of 20 feet and 11 inches. What do you want? Perfect. You do what you want, Maddie. Ed on the dock once again set that great big personal best of 20 feet 11 inches. Current average at 13 feet 7 inches. I don't know how he does it. I can't jump 13 feet off 2 feet. Let's go get it, Ed. Good man, Edmund. Jump number 1, a good one for Ed, coming in at 14 feet and 9 inches. Good boy, Ed. That's his biggest one of the day thus far. Here we go, buddy. All I can hear Ed saying right now is, "Thank you, Mom, for not making me chase that stinky shoe." Jump number 2 coming up right here for Ed. Another good run down the dock by Edmund. What's the score going to be on jump number 2? 14-3. Nearly identical scores, and another big jump for Ed coming in at 14 feet 3 inches. Good boy, Edmund. I do what I want, Mom. I'm Edmund. I do what I want. I earned it. Next up on the dock, you saw her up there just a moment ago with T-Rex Frasier. This will be Wendy and her other female Dutch Shepherd. This will be Kova. Big jumping Dutch Shepherd coming up on the dock. Frasier owns a personal best of 25 feet and 1 inch. Current average sits at 23 feet and 4 inches. Logan, Lucy, Scout, Sig, and Sky do up next. Good girl, Cove. A big mid-air grab on that warm-up on the short dock. If we can get repetitions of that, we're going to get a really big score. That was a big splash, Kova. Inches, 9. Jump number 1 for Kova, a good one coming in at 22 feet and 9 inches. 22 feet, 9 inches on jump number 1. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Wendy and Kova. Just guest holder Justin on the back of the dog. That girl is sending water everywhere from the pool. We're going to add 1 foot onto that all the way out to 23 feet and 9 inches for Wendy and Kova. 23 feet and 9 inches. We got a moment here waiting for Abby and Logan to get loaded up, ready for their practice jump. I want to just give a huge shout out to our good friend Trent Tanner, visiting us all the way from Billings, Montana. Stopped in just to watch the last splash. Good to see you, my friend. Look at that run down the dock. This boy is getting uber confident, running really, really, really fast. Coming up right here for Abby and Logan. This fine man has a great personal best of 18 feet 7 inches. Current average of 15 feet and 7 inches. Here we go, buddy. Beautiful jump. Good boy, Logan. This is going to be a great score, I have a feeling. Abby, remember that talk we had yesterday, how upset you were? You just got a brand new personal best of 18 feet 9 inches. Good boy. That's my boy Logan. 18 feet 9 inches and a brand new personal best. Jump number 2 coming up right here for Abby and Logan. Another good one. That a boy, Logan. Can it be as far as jump number 1? That was a big one. I got a feeling we might not quite make it that far, but still another big jump. Another big jump, not quite as big as jump number 1, but it's still a big Logan jump coming in at 17 feet 9 inches. Good man, Logan. Great job by Abby. I just did that. Abby and Logan on a brand new personal best. Next up on the dock, this girl's a little rocket coming down the dock. This tiny little girl has a huge personal best of 26 feet 4 inches. Not only that, she averages clear out in the elite division at 24 feet 5 inches. Not many dogs around this place faster down the dock than this little girl. Now we're going to tie a little bit of up into that speed run right there and see what we can pull out of this. Once again, huge personal best for this team of 26 feet and 4 inches. Current average, once again, 24 feet and 5 inches. Sarah and Scout, Shane and Big Scout, Justin and Sig, Teresa and Sky do up next, followed by Nellie and Spike. Look at that, good girl, Lucille. That was a nice run down the dock. Was that big? Awesome. Bigger than I thought even. A huge jump coming in at 25 feet 3 inches. Good girl, Luce. Two coming up right here for Lucy. Big, big score of 25 feet and 3 inches on jump number 1. Look at that big stretch. What a nice looking jump. Will it be as big as jump number 1? Mary Beth is about to tell us. Another big jump, not quite as far as jump number 1, but still a big one coming in at 24 feet 9 inches. Good job by Seti and Lucy. We've given that poor girl about 6 different names depending on her attitude for the day. Starts at Lucy, finds its way all the way down to something we probably shouldn't say on the live stream. Next up on the dock, that will bring us to Sarah and her little black Labrador Retriever Scout. Sarah and Scout on the dock right now. This team working on a couple things, only utilizing the final 6 feet of the dock, but jumping really nice from there for the range of about 12 to 15 feet. Big, big, big time jumping from that short of a dock. Jump number 1 coming up right here for Sarah and Scout. Good girl, little Scout. Jump number 1, a good one for Scout, coming in at 13 feet and 3 inches. Good girl, little Scout. Last time off the dock, she had a poster type picture, mouth wide open, ripping that tug right out of the air. She flew past it. Teeth were everywhere. Looking like a barracuda jumping past that tug. Big Scout, Sig, Sky, and Spike do up next. Good girl, little Scout. Another good run down the dock. Jump number 2, going to come in a little bit shorter. Still a great score of 12 feet and 9 inches. Good girl, Scout. Great job, Scout. Next up on the dock, this is Shane and the other Scout. We refer to him as Big Scout because he's the biggest of the 3 Scouts. Shane has been a trooper all weekend long. This Thursday, he's going under the knife to have that knee scoped. He's been taking one for the team all weekend long just so Scout can get out here and play. Hobbling along outside all weekend long, barely able to put weight on that knee, yet here he is on the dock with Big Scout. Very, very fundamentally sound team right here. Good boy, Scout. Good boy. Jump number one coming up right here for Scout. Once again, this big man has a great personal best of 25 feet and 6 inches, raising his average this weekend near the elite level with an average of 23 feet and 11 inches. Justin and Sieg, Teresa and Sky, Nelly and Spike, Steph and Tala, Maddie and Tenzing, then Addis to round out the final splash of our 2022 season. Coming up right here for Shane and Scout. Justin and Sieg on deck. Beautiful run down the dock. Let's see what the score comes in at. Elite level jump for Shane and Scout coming in at 24 feet 3 inches. Good job, buddy. 24 feet and 3 inches. Good man, Scout. Jump number two coming up right here. Sieg, Sky, Spike, Tala, Tenzing, and Addis, rounding out the 12th and final splash of the weekend and our season. Here we go, Big Scout. Final jump of the weekend for this team coming right here. Nice run once again. Is this going to be another elite level jump? I don't know. I was 30 feet away, but Mary Beth's going to tell us.
25-0.
Nice job, buddy. 25 feet 0 inches. Good boy, Scout. Good boy. Good way to end the season on a huge jump of 25 feet 7 inches, or excuse me, 25 feet 0 inches. Apparently I shouldn't read and talk at the same time. Good boy, Big Scout. Next up on the dock, that's going to bring us to one of our new teams this year. Big, powerful male Belgian Malinois, big jumper named Sieg. Sieg set a personal best earlier this weekend of 25 feet 9 inches. Current average sits at 23 feet and 8 inches. Sky, Spike, Tala, Tenzing, Addis remain. Thanks, buddy. Of course I picked this jump to stand right here. Thanks for the shower, buddy. Big jump for Sig coming in at 25 feet 3 inches. Good boy, Sig. 25 feet 3 inches. I'm glad you didn't have. Good boy, Sig. Jump number 2 going to be a little bit bigger all the way out to 25 feet 6 inches. Good boy, Sig. I'm glad my sheet doesn't have the numbers on it because it's a wet paper now. It's nothing. That was a heck of a shower, buddy. Good boy, Sig. I think we do need to refill the pool after Shamu came through. Next up on the dock, this is another one of our super special teams. This girl coming up on the dock, former 2-time super vertical world champion. 14 weeks post double knee replacement surgery. Been out in the elite division every single jump all weekend long. First time back on the dock in over 11 months. This girl is the single most powerful dog I've ever seen come off the end of the dock in my near 15 plus years, almost 20 years of this sport. Absolutely no speed, still an elite level dog. Will we get in the elite division once again? Did we? Another elite level jump for Sky coming in at 25 feet 3 inches. This girl, once again, prior to her knee surgery, set a huge personal best of 28 feet and 2 inches. Excuse me, 28 feet and 6 inches. Current average of 25 feet and 2 inches with 2 brand new surgically repaired knees. First time ever back on the dock. Their final run down the dock this season coming up right here. Should say extra special team to me because if I don't, I'll probably be in trouble when I get home tonight. Final jump season coming up right here for Teresa and Sky. Look at all that hang time. Might deter the score a little bit, but that was a beautiful jump. Good girl, Sky. Throwaway jump coming right here with still a big score of 23 feet and 9 inches. How can a dog going that slow jump that far? I don't keep track of. Not only was that a big exclamation mark on the end of their season, but that is an Elite Excellent 3 title for Teresa and Sky as well. Big deal right there. Elite Excellent 3 title.
the deck, we have Maddie with Spike, about a 1-year-old cattle dog. I think it's his first weekend here. Getting ready for looking for his first score here. 3 feet 0 inches. It's a good boy. After Spike, we have Tala, Tenzing, and then Addis. Good job, buddy. 2 feet 0 inches. Went a little sideways. What a good boy. Good job, buddy. So 3 feet 0 inches will be his official jump for that splash. Next up we have Stephanie with her German Shepherd Tala. Very first season for Stephanie and Tala. She's just very quickly come on the scene and just has been crushing it. Last couple events, she just gets more and more confident. Gets great speed and yeah, is really learning to love this game. Going right into score jumps, no practice jumps for Tala. Wendy holding Tala. Stephanie comes to the front. All right. So Tala's first jump will be 15 feet 9 inches. 15 feet 9 inches. Second score jump coming up here. Again, 15 feet 9 inches for the first score jump. This one's going to be longer at 16 feet 3 inches. 16 feet 3 inches. Nice run. Some stretch resulted in 6 more inches. Next up we have Maddie, who has jumped several dogs. Her last dog today that she's jumping is Tenzing. Tenzing has a recent average of 16 feet 11 inches, personal best at 19 feet 10 inches. Maddie and Tenzing will be taking a practice jump. 3. That's good for me. Yeah. You got 3, Maddie, right? Just confirming. It's being a little ridiculous at the moment. Takes his time getting out of the pool. First score jump coming up here. First score jump at 16 feet 9 inches. 16 feet 9 inches. Second score jump coming up here for Maddie and Tenzing. Maddie and Tenzing having a conversation there at the back of the dock. Tenzing just broke the sit stay. Tenzing's second score jump, 16 feet 9 inches. So identical to the first jump. Okay, and lastly we have Addis. Addis is the huge jumping Belgian Malinois. Her recent average is 3 feet 8 inches. Got a monster personal best last night of 32 feet 6 inches. I said her recent average was 3 feet 8 inches. Is obviously incorrect by about 27 feet. So her recent average is actually 30 feet 8 inches. Which makes a lot more sense. Again, last dog of the weekend. Had 12 distance splashes, 2 air retrieve splashes. So excuse me for being tired, thank you to Randy and Julie for correcting me. Okay, let's see what Addis has here. Her last 2 jumps of this season. This is not a normal. "29 feet 9 inches." So certainly not the typical looking Addis jump. Only 1 jump counts, the furthest jump of the 2 score jumps. I know she's looking to better better that score here. Good. 32 feet 0 inches on that jump. All right, so there's a last dog of the last splash of our last of our season. So thank you, everybody. We've got a lot of people do a lot of work to put all this together. So thank you for everybody for their help, and see you next time.